You already know what it is. It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. Now let's stripe this drive into the fairway and get on our way. Nothing wrong with that. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Nice stroke, we're on the green. 14-footer. And this one's going pretty hard, left to right. Oh. And you've got this left over for par. You are currently sitting right at even par. All right, you got this. Second hole, par 3. Let's do it. Well, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Oh, brutal. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. And you're at even par currently. Par 5 on this third hole. Little play. Unfortunately, I think this is beach bound. And that ball just dug right into that bunker. You got a plugged lie. Oh, missed the green on that one. And this is your fourth shot. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big 'em. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Ooh, flying by the hole. This one's 6 feet away. And the putt drops, and we're done here. All right, we finish up here with a 1 over par. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today.
y'all. Let's see what we're gonna do on day 2. You feel me? Into the cash on the grass, slinging it around.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
It all comes down to this. Our final round coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. 5 under is the score to beat at the moment as things get underway on 2K Sports. Now to the first hole.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
So close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Get excited. This could go in. Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helps.
Not a great start right there, but plenty of holes left in the round.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Could not be more perfect.
Second shot on the second. Going with the 8-iron here.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Putting for birdie. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Looking for another birdie here.
John, what's the line on this putt?
All right, this putt is going to go up the hill and to the left.
Nice line. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Sitting at a couple over for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Yeah, nicely played.
And this putt to move into the top 20. What a putt that was.
Bitch.
Our current
You
leader
feel
is
me?
enjoying a
I'm gonna
one-shot
remain
lead.
humble though, you know what I'm saying? But that was a nice. I was on in on that one. I had to down that one right there.
To par 4, the 5th hole.
On to the next.
Oh, that was pure. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
We need this one to bounce right. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This should move pretty significantly left to right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
He's currently tied for 10th. Teeing off here at the 7th. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. This shot is about 140 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This remains for a share of 9th spot on the leaderboard. He finds himself in a share of 9th on the leaderboard.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
On the tee of a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Job done. Let's head to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 9th is a par 5. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's breaking left to right.
That one had plenty of heat on it as it went past the hole. And this putt to move into the top 5. Ooh. This is a par putt.
It may be short, but it's not cute. There's a lot of break in this.
Unfortunately, that'll be a 3-putt par there. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Just barely snuck into the first cut. His second shot here. 5 strokes behind our leader. Well, this one's looking really good from the rough.
Pretty good shot there.
And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
And this hole we could call what, serpentine maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. 5 shots off the lead.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Ooh, that almost went down. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, the putt starts straight enough, but as it gets towards that hole, it should take a turn to the right.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Now 4 back after that hole. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there.
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
It's a little wayward.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
this putt coming up for his par. Oh, what a shame. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last. Going with the 5-iron here. Not a bad play, that one. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. And he's down there. You got a read?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Woo.
Oh, that's a shame. Just a little bit too much oomph on that putt. Sitting at +1. How close was that to going down? A bogey putt awaits. And it's a one-stroke buffer for our leader over the field. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
That dog will hunt.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
This one is all over it.
That was special. What an opportunity to make a birdie. So close. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
These par putts, they keep around going.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Hole number 15 is a par 5. Setting up for his third shot. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
And this is a large putt, 40 feet to the cup from there.
Oh, hit a house. A par putt on the table. Penny Take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And as the putt drops, 2 over, heading down the stretch. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And that is a goal shot in line with the hole. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. This one for bogey. That's disappointing.
And you know that's some bullshit. That's some motherfucking bullshit right there. That's some motherfucking bullshit. Have a good day right now.
Ooh. That was close.
Oh, that bitch from the road all the way back down the hill. Thank you.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Ooh, Lord.
And he's moving down to 5 over for the event.
Man, I was all the way up there, man. I don't remember what place I was in, man. Damn near 6-5 or something. I hadn't came back from the bullshit.
This hole is a long par 4.
You feel me?
From around 170 yards here. This would be a great up and down. And if this can go down, he'll save par. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Looking like it's going right to left.
Didn't judge the speed there. That was pretty straightforward. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Going with the 6-iron here. Wow, what a shot. This putt is for a score of 72. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. 4 feet to the cup. A little bit too much on that putt. Make this for a round of 75. And that signs off on today's round.
That was some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I started really rushing that shit at the end because it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what it is. That's what it's going to be. It ain't going to change. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know, you got to keep your head up, you know what I'm saying? Go to the next day, you know, and that's just what it is, you know? Yeah, but, you know, I ain't get to no cash on the grass that time, you know, but I was slinging the left iron. It looked real bad. Man, it was bad on the first day too, but you know what I'm saying? On day one, it was real bad, and day two, it started out so good. It really did. It started out so good. I thought I was gonna do something. Man, I thought I was going places. You know, I thought I was really going places. Man, I thought I was gonna be standing out there with that thing in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Canadian Open, you feel me? But it just ain't go down like that. It went all the way left on that back nine. You know, look from 12 on back. I'm just getting squared. I'm squared up. And I thought I was getting ready to go somewhere. I really thought I was about to be somebody out there. RBC Canadian Open at St. George Golf and CC par 70, 7,014 yards. Final round live leaderboard. Holes played 18. Big Daddy 55. 8 over par. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
Luke, unfortunately, not getting the back-to-back wins. Came ever so close, but unfortunately coming up just a little bit shy. Still awfully impressed with this week's work.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.